Greetings, YouTube. If you would allow me to indulge you for a second, there are a couple of things I hate about MCOC currently, and they're just, they're small gripes, but I think if you have an idea that can help make the game better, especially as you progress, then it's a good idea to talk about it with the community. And so today, I wanted to float out an idea about fixing one of the big problems I have. You see, like many in-game players, I've been at level 60 for over a year, maybe closer to 2 years by the time I do the math. And because of that, and because I do so much grinding and I participate in so many alliance events and especially individual events, I get the crystals that produce these things, right? The lesser experience point boost and, of course, the experience point boost. They're great items if you need experience points. Fantastic at getting me to level 60. But of course, there's no plan anytime soon, according to anyone in Kabam, to raise the bar in terms of how many levels that you can get. There's no chance that there's going to be level 65 summoners anytime soon, and they're doing that for a couple of reasons. I think mainly so that they don't introduce more mastery points in the mastery tree, which I think is still kind of frustrating, but regardless, that's the world we live in. When in Rome, play by the Romans' rules, and Kabam, in this case, even though they're from Canada, is Rome. So, right now, you've got two options. You can either use this and say like a item event, and that counts for an item, but of course you don't get anything by it, or you can sell it for a measly 1,500 gold. So if I sold all 10, and I normally have to because I've got these things rampant in my overflow, I either use them or lose them, and by use them, I usually mean sell them. But here's an idea. It's a simple concept. I don't think it's something that the Kabam developers have to spend too much time tweaking. But what if, for all summoners at level 60, they could convert these 40 and 50% experience point boosts into 40 and 50% gold boosts, where for the same amount of time, in this case, we have 1 hour for 40%, and then the really exciting one, which is 12 hours for the 50%. If during that time, everything you earned in your normal events, especially questing in the arena, was increased by either 40 or 50%. This would actually cause, I think, more people to have an incentive to grind in the arena, ironically, because it would take them less time to accumulate more gold, and it would also help solve one of the, if not the biggest problem I hear from people when they contact me in the community, and that's I still don't have enough gold to rank up the champions that I finally am lucky enough to pull, and I don't have time or motivation to grind in the arena. So I'm just stuck. I'm stuck and I'm burnt out. And when you're burnt out and you're stuck, you're a lot more likely to retire and quit the game. So it's a simple concept. It's not one that I think I've seen on YouTube. If somebody threw this out there and I don't know about it, I promise I did not try to steal your idea. I just wanted to throw this out there. And most importantly, I wanted the community to start talking about this, because these experience point boosters right now for anyone at level 60 are completely worthless unless you count 1,500 gold for selling one as something that's meaningful, but it's really, really, really not. And of course, I don't need gold, right? You can see in the top right, as my resources go along, you'll see 50 million gold. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing it for everybody that is gold depreciated, gold deficient, and needs gold desperately, and unlike me, doesn't want to slave your life away until you hate your very existence in the arena. So this is my suggestion to Kabam. If you could share this with your alliance, if you could maybe post on some forums and try to get Kabam's attention, I do think this would be a fantastic way also to motivate people to get to level 60 in the first place. And because of that, maybe less people will actually get burnt out in between levels 50 and 60, because there'll be some kind of finish line in terms of converting these items to gold boosts, and then they can just keep doing that, and hopefully that would solve some of the gold deficiency issues that are still extremely common and rampant in MCOC. So that is my suggestion for the day on how to improve the game that I very much love. Please, as always, tell me what you think below in a comment. And I also just want to say these are fun videos for me because I want to improve the game and I love taking ideas from you. So if you have an idea for the game that you haven't seen covered in a large forum on YouTube or Reddit or anything like that, hit me up on the Line app, Prof Hoff, one word, and maybe I'll feature your idea in a future video. Thanks for watching, YouTube.